not the good in me. You think you know me all too well, but I can guarantee I'm not what you think. But I don't feel I need to prove myself. So you can't think what you think, just think what you think now. Think on. And I'm gonna do what I do. If you don't wanna learn me, then move on. So try a little tenderness, and don't be too quick to judge. If you take the time to just call my phone, you might find some love. How could you even know what's inside my head? Yes, people gon' talk about the things they don't understand. So you can't think what you think, just think what you think now. Think on. And I'm gonna do what I do. If you don't wanna learn me, then move on. You can't think what you think, just think what you think now. And I'm gonna do what I do. If you don't wanna learn me, then move on. Don't get caught up in your feelings, 'cause people have opinions too. They may try to turn your world upside down, but you gotta keep a smile. Try a little tenderness, and don't be too quick to judge. If you take the time to just call my phone, you might find some love. How could you even know what's inside my head? Yes, people gon' talk about the things they don't understand. So you can't think what you think, just think what you think now. Think on. And I'm gonna do what I do. If you don't wanna learn me, then move on. So you can't think what you think, just think what you think now. Think on. And I'm gonna do what I do. If you don't wanna learn me, then move on. Think on. All right. Move on. You can keep on thinking. Think on, yeah. You can move on. You see the bad in me, not the good in me. You think you know me all too well, but I can guarantee I'm not what you think. But I
Copyright
don't feel I
disclaimer.
need to prove
Under
myself.
Section 107
So you can't
of
think
the
what you
Copyright
think, just
Act
think
of
what you think now.
1976,
Think on.
allowances made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Welcome to Blended Healing in our next episode of Hoodoo, episode 4. Hoodoo, the mysterious heritage. People have many misconceptions about hoodoo. Hoodoo is not some mysterious dark force that taints your life. In truth, it can enhance your experiences and help you navigate through very difficult moments. Hoodoo is a spiritual as it is a physical. There are different aspects of hoodoo practice that simply focus on the use of herbs. The ideal generally is to connect with nature. Mother Earth is the most powerful element in the world. She is home to the soil. That is a direct link to our ancestors. She is the conduit for light and life. And if you channel her existence, you can bring about productivity, multiplication in your life. Practicing hoodoo gives you a very pragmatic perspective about life. For instance, your views about certain objects or places are no longer tainted by negative emotions like fear, anger, or pain. Instead, you are able to see these places as connections to a world beyond our physical world. Let's tap into a little bit of the history. People back in the day consulted with hoodoo doctors when they needed spiritual help, whether it had to do with physical health or changing their fortunes for the better. Hoodoo was always used to make the lives of people easier and better. Slave owners, however, tried to vilify African spiritual practices, calling it demonic or devil worship or even witchcraft. If you have ever heard negative things about hoodoo, that's where it all started. Hoodoo is more of a personalized spiritual journey that it is anything else. In a religion, you worship a deity, something that is considered supernatural or supreme, right? In hoodoo, however, you are free to practice any religion or none at all and still practice hoodoo. In hoodoo, you create your own personal magic using the knowledge you have of the various roots, herbs, and other elements. It's about establishing a connection with the spirits that are around us. It is a way of life. There is no devotion that you have to perform other than the physical rituals required for the results that are in demand. In the practice of hoodoo, magic comes from roots, stones, bones, and even discharge from the human body, such as blood, sweat, and so on. And by combining their power, you're able to tap into the force it produces and channel it to deliver the results that you want. Your desired results can range from healing to jinxing, love potions to money spells, and much more. You have the ability to manifest whatever it is you desire. All you need is knowledge of the right combination of these elements and accept the power that you possess. But most importantly, you need to acknowledge and have a reverence for the spirits of our ancestors. In Hoodoo, we understand that there are spirits constantly around us, and those spirits can either serve or harm, depending upon how you treat them. I just want to take a pause and bring something into clarity. A lot of people use voodoo and hoodoo interchangeably, thinking that they mean the same thing. But you need to understand that while they have roots in Central African religions, they are very different practices. Think of them as distant cousins. Voodoo is a religion primarily practiced in Haiti. There is a similar but distinct practice also called voodoo in Louisiana. Practitioners of both forms of voodoo serve the luau, powerful spirits believed to control the physical world. Haitian voodoo is more a religion than Louisiana voodoo, with regular congregations and initiated priests. Louisiana voodoo is less of what you might think of as a religion, but beyond that, there's not much of a distinction between the two. You'll meet people who practice voodoo in all kinds of ways. Hoodoo, on the other hand, is not a religion at all, even though some call it that way. Even though they worship and service to the luau is not part of it. That's probably the best way to draw a line between hoodoo and voodoo. If the luau are involved, it's definitely voodoo. Now let's skip over here. Many aspects of Christianity weren't so very different from the traditional African religions. The African slaves already believed in one creator, God. Many believed in powerful spirits that help run the world and recognized Catholic saints as just another aspect of those spirits. The Bible was seen as a powerful spell book, and even today, many traditional Hoodoo workings include reading various psalms while casting spells. Ashe, Ashe. The next time we return, we're going to be talking about the element of hoodoo. I want to thank you for dropping by real quick, just to wet your whistle, just something to think about, something to talk about at the table. And by God, going back and getting in touch with our ancestors. This is wonderful and exciting. Deep bow to each and every one of you. Be well, stay safe, Ashe. And I shall see you all very, very soon.